You know, there's been many key tracks in Eagles' varied career since the early 1970s, but their first hit single wasn't just a pure Eagles song. It was a collaboration with their great friend and the great artist Jackson Browne. Now, today we're going to be talking about the varied history of Take It Easy, which was kind of an expression in the 70s which was perfected by the Eagles. When you used to go on a party or whatever, somebody would leave, hey man, take it easy. Now, Take It Easy is the debut single by the Eagles, written by Jackson Browne and Eagles band member Glenn Frey, who also provides lead vocals. It was released on May 1st, 72. It peaked at number 12 in the Billboard Hot 100 on July 22nd, 72. It was also the opening track of the band's self-titled debut album. It became one of their signature songs, including all their live and compilation albums. It is listed as one of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame's 500 songs that shaped the rock and roll era. Now, Jackson Browne later recorded the song as a lead track on the second album, For Every Man, and released it as a single as well, although it did not chart. Travis Tritt also covered the song for the 93 Eagles tribute album, Common Thread, The Songs of the Eagles. The video for Tritt's version is notable for the appearance of all five members of the Eagles together again for the first time in 13 years after their breakup, and it led to a reunion of the band a few months later. Now, it's in the country rock, folk pop genre, and again recorded in London Olympic Sound Studios. 3 minutes, 30 seconds on Asylum. Producer, of course, the great Glyn Johns. Now, Jackson Browne originally began writing the song in 71 for his debut album, but was having difficulty finishing it. Browne's friend Glenn, lived in the same Echo Park, California apartment building as Browne, big coincidence, had heard an earlier version and later asked Browne about it. Browne then played the unfinished second verse that begins with, "While I'm standing on the corner in Winslow, Arizona," and Frey finished the verse with, "Such a fine sight to see, it's a girl, my lord, in a flatbed Ford, slowing down to take a look at me." Browne was very happy with the result and suggested he finish the song together, and the resulting release became the first track on the debut album for the Eagles, and again released as the first single. Now, Browne told a version of the story in a radio interview by saying, "I knew Glenn from playing these clubs. We kept showing up at the same clubs and singing on the open mic nights. Glenn happened to come in to say hi and to hang around when I was in the studio, and I showed him the beginnings of that song, and he asked if I was going to put it on my record, and I said I wouldn't be ready in time. He said, well, we'll put it on, we'll do it," because he liked it, Browne noted. "But it wasn't finished, and he kept after me to finish it, and finally offered to finish it himself. And after a couple of times when he declined to have him finish my song, I said, all right. I finally thought, this is ridiculous. Go ahead and finish it. Do it. And he finished it in spectacular fashion, and what's more, arranged it in a way that's far superior to what I had written." Now, recorded in London Olympic, Frey sings the lead vocal on the Eagles recording. Bass player Randy Meisner sings the harmony vocal in the second verse with Frey, with drummer Don Henley harmonizing in the chorus on the line, "Though we'll never be here again, so open up, I'm climbing in." Bernie Leadon provides the lead guitar and distinctive banjo parts, as well as harmony vocals. The track's producer said on Take It Easy, "I got Bernie to play double-time banjo. They all thought it was a bonkers idea, but it worked. It was already a great song, but one little thing made it different." Now, the Jackson Browne version, again, didn't chart, and it's been part of his touring as well. Now, critical reception was strong. Bud Scopa wrote in Rolling Stone in his review of the Eagles' debut album that Take It Easy was simply the best-sounding rock single to come out so far this year. Cashbox felt it sounded somewhat like the Byrds and predicted that it would have a short rapid fire smash. And it charted in Canada before it charted in the States, by the way. Now, the Take It Easy has been retrospectively been regarded as one of Eagles' best songs. In 2017, Billboard ranked the song number 3 on the list of the 15 greatest Eagles songs. In 2019, RS ranked the song number 2 on the list of the 40 greatest Eagles songs. Now, classic rock history critic Brian Kachijan rated Take It Easy as Browne's second greatest song, even though it was mostly associated with the Eagles. Now, released as the first single, it entered the Billboard Hot 100 at a hot number 75 on a chart date of June 3rd. It stayed for 11 weeks on the chart that summer, peaked at number 12 on July 22nd. It also peaked at number 12 the same week on the Easy Listening chart, a chart that first entered on June 17th, 1972. Now, the key line, of course, was Winslow, Arizona. According to Fry, the second verse of Take It Easy refers to the time when Jackson Browne's automobile broke down in Winslow, Arizona during one of his trips to Sedona, requiring him to spend a long day in Winslow. In 1999, in responding to the lyrics that made it famous, the city of Winslow erected a life-size bronze statue and mural commemorating the song at the Standing on the Corner Park. The statue stands near a lamppost, the male figure securing an acoustic guitar between his right hand and shoe of the right foot. Now, there has been some confusion of the location of the original incident that inspired the story and the lyrics. In an interview with Matthew Ziegler, Browne related that it took place in Flagstaff at the Wiener Schnitzel, now the Doghouse, at the corner of East Route 66 and Switzer Canyon. According to Browne, the young woman cruised by in a Toyota pickup and looked at him, and the image stuck with him. Browne had told Fry about the woman in the truck, and Fry did use the incident to add the line about the woman in the song. Browne, however, also stated in the interview with the LA Times that it was always Winslow where his automobile had malfunctioned, although the image of the girl driving a truck was an image that came from East Flagstaff. The lines are therefore an amalgamation of two different events, but still very effective. Now, on September 24, 2016, the life-size statue tribute to Fry was added at Standing on the Corner Park in Winslow to honor his songwriting contributions to Take It Easy. Funds for the new statue, which depicted Fry as he appeared in the 70s, was raised by Mark and Neander Paul, Mark Devine and Paul Marshall, the morning show from Phoenix Classic Rock Station 107 KSLX, the City of Winslow, and the Standing on the Corner Foundation. Now again, Fry, Leedon, Meisner, and Henley, but Browne didn't play on the charts. Now the Travis Tritt version was part of his mid-1990s great success. Now, on the Tritt's version, Bernie Leedon and lead guitar parts were rearranged and performed by Dan Huff. Again, released as a single in '94, and it peaked at number 21 on the Billboard country music charts, but of course led to the reunion. Now, Canada, it charted higher in the States, and it was a bigger hit than Canada because it was big in Quebec as well. Number 8, Billboard number 12, Adult Contemporary in the States number 12, Hot Rock and Alternative number 20, and Springboks in South Africa number 16. The Travis Tritt version, again, ironically charted higher in Canada, number 12 in the country charts, and 21 in the States. In the United Kingdom, it made six times platinum. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is sort of a reverse type of rock and roll. It's not the man instigating the song. It's so much. Basically, the guy is looking at his various different female and romantic entanglements, and he feels, I think, blessed that he can be part of the world in the way he was. But every time I hear the song, I think of Summer in Canada from 1971 and 72 onwards, because it's all about, enjoying life and enjoying great times. And there's nothing better when somebody nice looking, it doesn't matter if the sexuality, pays attention to you. It's kind of that rush. And the song is a rush. Every time I hear it, I think about this was on tape decks back in the 70s, along like with George Jones, Conway Twitty, the Stampeders, Trooper, all April Wine, all the key Guess Who, all the key American and Canadian bands, ELO. It's a time in Canada where the Eagles were sort of our soundtrack of our summers, and we were forever grateful to them as well. They're honorary Canadians in our minds, and just like the band, they're timeless. So that's the story of Take It Easy, the Eagles' first big hit. With thanks for the Jackson Browne. If you like what they're doing here, we're Eagles tribute podcast. Let us know with a like, comment, subscribe, or share.